Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. You don't know what you're hoping for. All you know is you need a change right now. You feel like you've been all on the road and on, working over and over. You just need a little help. Trust me, only time will tell. Look at these words I say.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yo, it's your boy producer Scoops here. Toya Topfloor.
Queen of the top floor, you already know.
Yeah, I mean, who do we have here with Unknown Plug?
Come
man?
on.
Real
quick, one at a time. One at a time.
Yeah.
I go
CT Live magazine.
CT Live, you know what I mean? If y'all want to introduce ourselves, like, you know what I mean? Personally to the people.
Let me go first. I'm G Key. My name G Key. Some call me GAB. You know, CT Live. You know, with my peoples in here, top floor Toya.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. We're here. 100%.
Yeah.
I don't have two nicknames. I'm just AC.
AC for cooling.
Beautiful. That's
Yes, they are here. CT Live. This is a special pre-season finale episode. So honored to have these guys on. And before we get into, a whole bunch of stuff they got going on with this magazine, before we do all that, bro, what we like to do?
Yo, the sponsors, man.
It's my favorite part.
You
It's my
already
favorite
know
part.
what's going on, man. So, Toya, you already know what it is, man.
Pass it right now.
Hey, you don't gotta pass it back because, she love her sponsors.
I love my sponsors and
That's
presenters. You already know. Unknown Plug CT, you already know, is presented and brought to you by Top Floor Entertainment, DJ Craig G, Big Bro. You already know Top Floor in the building. You already know also Anubis Studios, home base. 493 South Leonard Street. That's in Waterbury. Listen, I already told y'all, book your sessions. You book enough time here, you're going to get a chef back there. I'm trying to tell you right now. CT Live, they can tell you the ambiance in here is amazing. So you got to come down here. You know what I'm saying? You got to see it for yourself. See it to believe it type of a thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, book your sessions. Also, too, shout out to 1990 something. Jay Banga, you know what I'm saying? He got that urban 90s twist. Yep. Tap into that urban wear, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay Banga too. He also celebrated 10 years of him doing his clothing line.
Oh, yeah.
That man, he don't even really have a team. You know what I'm saying? He does a lot by himself. So shout out to you, bro.
Yes,
also too, Shorty Empress _ A60. Listen, this woman right here manages Fuego Base, okay? Mozzie Coat Girl. She has I Support CT. She has Luxury Bars.
Yes, sir.
She has Pretty in Motion. I think I got all of them. Yeah, but she just got a whole lineup, and she's a part of Unknown Plug CT. She sponsors. We really, really appreciate y'all. Also, too, in the back, you already know my big shotta. Oh, he in the back doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? Tap into. Oh, got a lot going on. This man, his resume, TV shows, commercials, you name it. Listen, me and Scoops is honored to have him. Big shotta in the background. Also, too, really quickly, he's out in MIA right now shooting some videos and stuff. I talked to him this morning. Shout out to super producer self. Listen, our production would be nothing without this man. So shout out to you, big bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to shout him out. Season 3, he's coming up here too. We already know we're going to talk to him about that. But yeah, shout out to him. So listen, CT Live magazine is in the building. Every episode, me and Scoobs already told y'all, September 27th. If you don't have them tickets, you better hurry up because they flying. And listen, this launch release party. Oh my gosh. Red carpet. Listen, we gotta step. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't come with your best, dress to impress. Don't come out looking crazy. There's gonna be a lot of media there. There's some celebrities popping out. So listen, and it's hosted by Unknown Plug CT. Okay? Just understand that. Super honored. I just can't say enough. Shout out to these fellas. And we got Mark in the background too. You know what I'm saying? We got a special lady that's gonna fill in for him. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about her in a minute. So fellas, CT Live.
Yes.
Listen, first of all, talk about this magazine. Talk about when it started, the idea. How did this come about? Talk to me. Talk to us.
Oh man, this magazine has been in the works for years. We started this probably like right around COVID time, right after COVID, somewhere around there.
We came out, we were doing it, we were putting it together because we already have other magazines. So this one was like just for home.
Right.
And
Right.
the response for this wasn't as great as what we wanted it to be.
Right.
But that's okay because we continue working on our other magazines. We have one where we go to other countries and travel.
Wow.
We have Crush magazine, which goes to the prisons, things like that. And then we
amazing.
looked back at this and we saw it again and we were like, let's try it again.
Right.
And Mark
Wow.
called everybody up like, yo, we got to try this again.
Right.
So the second time was a charm because now it really is starting to pick up. People
It's
start to
doing
see.
amazing.
We trying to get response, and the whole thing is about getting the response from the people. What do you like? What you don't like? Who's
Right.
talking? Who's not?
Right.
Who wants what? And just saying, this magazine is actually for all of Connecticut.
for the
Right.
people, for the
Yeah,
culture.
people.
Like,
It's not just Hartford. It's not just Bridgeport.
Yeah.
whatever.
Right,
It's
right.
It's for everybody.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Talk about it.
It's
Nah,
everything.
beautiful. Nah,
Right.
And
Right.
we're looking for all that. Like reggaeton, we're looking for all that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if they have it, bring it to us.
Let's go. Y'all heard it here.
Yes,
Artists,
yes,
come
sir.
on, tap in, tap in.
Because we run through a lot of artists on Unknown Plug, like literally weekly. So like they're looking for outlets like you guys to really showcase their music and things like that, or just what they got going on in general.
Right,
Absolutely.
Like
right.
that's why we need a new
Absolutely.
CT Live magazine.
It's music is big. CT has so much talent here, especially musically. They have so much talent, and it's a lot of you don't even know that they
Here.
leave here,
Right,
leave,
right.
and
They
they go
don't.
somewhere else.
Absolutely.
and you don't even know they represent us.
Yeah.
Right.
So we've been through that. We know a lot of producers. We know a lot of the artists and things like that.
Right.
And aside from just music, we do restaurants, businesses, whatever. You got a
Wow.
business.
Tap in.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Tap in.
So
Wow, I didn't even
just
know that. See, I
entertainment
just learned
and
something.
magazine, So it's literally a variety.
And one of our issues.
That's fire.
Now,
That's
one of
fire.
our issues, we have a lawyer, top lawyer, injury lawyer, and
Yeah.
Couture, the bakery. We try to give entrepreneurs, business owners, business.
That's fire.
Like we got celebrities in Connecticut. Our own celebrities.
Right, right.
Paparazzi,
Exactly.
Our own network, our own podcast, Topfloor, Toya, Scoops.
Yeah, we do.
And we're here, so we try to display and give a platform for all that.
Really appreciate y'all coming
man,
through.
that's
Y'all
That's
doing a
culture.
lot.
Yeah.
Doing a lot.
That is, yeah,
That's CT culture. Most people are trying to leave, or they saying, "Oh, there's nothing to do,"
Right.
things like that. And there's so much here to do. Even we give parts of that in the magazine, like, "Hey, weekend trip, do this."
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Just different things. We have so many food trucks and food truck festivals,
Right.
and so many
All that.
restaurants. We got restaurants that you wouldn't believe that are featured on. A lot of people are coming here just to feature on their Instagrams and things like
Wow,
that.
that's
So,
fire.
Even in the magazine, we have like activities, things to do, places to do for. The things that's going on with amusement parks,
Right.
Right,
and
right.
just everything.
Right, everything. There's something in there for everything.
So how do you guys find what's in, what's new, what's CT? So do you have like a street team? Like how does that go? I always ask artists about like their recording process. So just like you guys being magazine owners or just in the media in general.
Right.
Like how do you scout? Like
So I think a lot of CT's what's going on in CT is going on across the world, right?
Right.
So you're gonna find a lot of this stuff on your social media.
Right.
You're gonna find out what people like, what people are doing, everything,
algorithm.
trends,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
algorithm.
yeah.
So you're gonna find that out. But then, okay, how do we find that in Connecticut?
Right.
So then that's how we search and we find. So we're kind of we don't have a street. We are on our
Yeah,
own street
Into
team.
the streets.
Yeah.
We have people that work along with us, that call us,
Yeah, of
collaborate,
course.
and things like that.
Yeah, now I'm gonna reach out for sure.
Yeah,
That's fire.
That's pretty much our biggest thing, and trying to, it's a magazine. It's paper.
Yeah.
Right.
Most people have gotten away from that, and we're trying to bring that back
Yeah.
because
That's true.
everything
That's
comes
right.
around. But if you have that piece of paper in your hand,
Bro,
it's
just
different.
It's
Right.
different.
It is
Right?
different.
It's different.
It's
bro.
different.
When I first brought myself in a magazine to my mama, I was like, look, this is me in this magazine.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a different feel.
Different. It could just be on the kitchen table, like
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
I think you appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. Definitely appreciate it.
Sorry. magazines people think is obsolete, you know?
Yeah,
And
nah.
they don't
Right.
understand it's still $1 billion business. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
tell people,
Oh,
there's a reason why Walmart still got their magazine out.
Yup,
CVS still got their
exactly.
magazine out.
That's a
Somebody
good.
buy
That's a
it. So
gem right
there's
there.
some people like
Yeah.
tangible items, like me, like with ebooks. I don't like really reading ebooks. I like reading a physical copy.
Right.
So when I feel
Right.
it, it's like like I can really like process it even better
Right.
than reading a screen, with the bright light and X, Y, and Z. So
Right.
the business is still there. You got magazines going to hair salons,
Right.
prisons,
Right.
flooded
Right.
with magazines.
Definitely
Yeah.
flooded in the prisons. Absolutely.
Give them information. It's like even out here in Connecticut, we're having CTLIVE. When it hit the prisons,
Right.
because we have inspiration too. Like we have a girl that Shaka. She does a segment of mental health. Every section. Then we got.
I love that. That's dope.
It's like the testimony where we want somebody that was from that went through a lot and then they made their way out of that. So
Right. That is fire. I love
A lot
that.
of information. Then we have another part where we do. Like, did you know? Because the people I understand. People don't know that a lot of inventions was out here in Connecticut. So,
Yes.
the typewriter, first FM radio station, the lollipop, frisbee, hamburger, everything. So many stuff. So, and one of the issues, the second issue, we talked about the Colt gun.
Okay.
So every issue we're gonna have,
That is
did you
so
know, like,
dope.
what inventions
That's
came
dope.
from
Wow.
Connecticut. So it's bigger than just entertainment.
Right,
It's like,
right.
that's all we do is entertainment, as in us black people. We play
Right.
basketball, that we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to bring all the coaches together.
That's
Lifestyle.
fire. That's so
Lifestyle
dope.
Connecticut.
That's why it was so important for me and Scoops to have you guys on, because this show represents all type of artists and genres of music. We're not just sticking to one genre of music. We're gonna tap into punk rock. We're gonna tap into a lot of different music for everybody, because I feel like, and I know Scoops was the same. I feel like every artist has a chance. You know what I'm saying? Has a shot. You know what I'm saying? That may not be your cup of tea, but there's other people that may enjoy stuff. Like I learned Hindu pop. We had Hindu pop up here. I didn't even know I didn't even know that even existed. So, I'm learning, and shout out to all the viewers, shout out to all the artists that tap in every week to be highlighted, to come up here to be featured. You do not have to use this platform at all. So I'm learning so much. Like every episode, I'm like, wow, artists that I don't know. I think for me, and no disrespect to the artists that I do know, I love y'all, you already know, but these artists that I don't know, it's like, wow, like they be really hungry. They really like, you know what I'm saying? And they be like telling other artists. And I just so honored by that. So, just to tap in what you were saying, are you saying the magazine is for not just for entertainment?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We doing, everybody's in here.
Yeah, even like the running back in high school, or down to the center, whatever, basketball,
Right.
Sacred Heart University,
That's
we might
fire.
even have somebody
That's fire.
here that got married,
Right. It's fire.
Whatever it is,
I think we need this. I think this magazine is needed. I think it's another platform and a way to be heard, for the artists to be heard.
Oh, yeah,
You don't always have to do it. And shout out to all the podcasts that's out there, all the music review shows. You could do it that way, but this is creating another avenue for everybody. And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, God makes no mistake, to have y'all up here from us hosting, just everything full circle. You know what I mean? It's just really, really dope. So I want to know, when is the magazine dropping?
So the magazine has already dropped digitally. It's already dropped
Digitally, I knew that. I just
Yep.
had that question.
We actually have, so digitally it's dropped already.
Okay, they
This
brought
is-
some copies. Stop
yeah.
playing.
So this
What
is
do you
this is the
mean?
newest issue. This is our first
Yeah,
issue.
come on. Yes.
This you can actually go on the website and get for free a digital copy.
Right.
This is the first one we ever came up with. This was the first one we
Let's
started
go.
with. And we
Fire.
said, yeah, people.
From the time, shout out
Yes.
to people
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Really,
Yeah,
you
see
know,
what I'm
all
saying?
that.
You know what I mean?
Like, they got the culture up in here. Like, come
Yeah,
on, our
so
people.
we got issue number 2
Yeah,
coming out.
show
It's
'em. Gotta
it's
show 'em.
It's a double-sided issue, right?
Wow.
So they got some of the legends as far as DJ.
Big B.
DJ Bing,
Yeah, Big B.
And you got White Flash.
Yes.
My boy Dame
Yes,
drops in the front.
yes.
Dame is going to be
That
doing his
double-sided
thing.
is fire.
So I got to interview Dame and everything. So it's a crazy. But this dude, he's from here. This is
See
these
that?
are things that we we have to highlight because
Exactly.
what happens is like we lose. We never knew. A lot of people didn't know. He's
No,
from
they
Britain.
didn't know.
A lot of people knew.
See that?
Yeah.
Did
A
not
lot of
know
people
that.
didn't know. This was the first dude that ever became a social media influencer for a food critic.
Yeah.
Wow.
2009, the first one ever. Took his
Yeah.
career and went on to being. He went on Rachel Ray show for 5 years. He actually influenced food for Little Caesars and all them, where
That
it,
is
it
fire.
changed part of their
From
marketing.
CT.
Yeah,
See
from
that?
CT.
From
That's what we're trying to do.
CT.
Yeah.
Like,
See that?
Yeah.
Who would have thought? You know what I mean?
Wow, bro.
Like, it's like,
Yeah,
that's why I say like it's our own celebrities out here.
That's
There's
right.
A lot of influencers. Like we have in here, we have is this the issue? We have in the issue number 3.
Oh yeah.
Uncle Neff.
Yes, they are. Yes, I know them too.
Hilarious.
Yes, they are.
So the key to this is like we give the person, the person, not saying the person that's more successful than others on the cover, but that brings awareness and attention. Like you guys, like we have the podcast. I feel like you guys should be on the front cover eventually.
Appreciate that. Wow, appreciate
Do
that.
a double copy too, so we can show more love. Like like
Right.
Raccoon. So we try to do it the back and the front and the back. To display that talent, so we can do it faster.
That's fine.
And we have the inside where we do copy number.
It's clean cut. It's the pages. You can't even rip them pages. You can't even rip them pages.
Yeah, this book gonna last
What's wrong with y'all? Forever. That's a good quality magazine right there. Fire.
The reggae artist El Shaddai Don Dada.
Yeah.
She's a reggae artist. We doing, like you said, house DJs.
Yeah.
Rock and roll. We're gonna go to the pub.
Fire. An unknown plug is in there too.
Yo.
There is an article in there. Yeah.
Something. Tattoos. We're gonna have an article.
Tattoos. Yes. I need a new one too. Come on. Yeah, shout out to Ray.
That's my dude.
Yeah, shout out to Ray. Ray did my first tattoo I have over here of my dad. Shout out to you, Ray. What? That was years ago. I didn't even realize that he had that on. Shout out to the Bloodlines, yes.
Yeah.
Model of the month. That's fire. Baddie of the month. Excuse me, honey. Baddie. I love that. Y'all got so many so many great things in here. Like, it's worth purchasing. It's about y'all. Like, it's for the culture. Like, why wouldn't you want to support? Why wouldn't you want to grab one of these? You know what I'm saying?
So for the people, like, all right, so when you do have like physical copies, do they reach out to you guys via like the website or so that's how they'll purchase?
They can click on
when it's available.
It'll be available. They can go in and get it now, order it now, and we can mail it to them or send
Available
it
now.
available.
Tap in.
It's ready to go. The digital copy is ready to go. We got merchandise on there ready to go. We do varsity jackets, t-shirts,
Giving out
everything
cruises,
CTLIVE.
all type of stuff. Giveaways.
We gave a cruise away,
We gave a cruise away. I mean, we just
That's
trying
fire.
to, of course, create awareness. But this magazine, like we said, is for the people.
Right.
And when we put this magazine out, we are promoting the people as well, not just ourselves.
That's it.
Everybody
That's
in here,
it.
we talking about them. When we go somewhere, we talking about everybody in here. We're not talking about us.
Right.
This is just a platform. Everybody else is getting the love.
Somebody can come from a different place to Connecticut and they get this magazine and know who to look for.
That's right. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
A part called Streets of Talking. So this section let people what people say. It's not us. It's not coming from our.
Oh, it's coming from
It
the.
could be bad.
I'm glad that you brought that part up. I'm glad you said that.
We got to hear about it.
Cause I got a little bit of something inside. I'm so glad he did that. I was waiting for somebody to do that. Right, it comes with the territory. Whatever. But speaking a little on that, and not to get too deep into that, but I did have some viewers in my, and it wasn't bad. There were some people in my inbox. They know that me and Scoobs are hosting the event, and there were some questions online that you guys and I actually enjoyed it because it was things like who maybe I met. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but almost like I'm paraphrasing here, people. Like who may have the better brand of clothing in CT, or who might be a better or whatever those types. So I won't say like a whole bunch. It was probably like 4 or 5 people that was like, what's your views, that you're hosting it, do you feel like almost asking me, do I feel like some a type of way because they're asking these questions? And I said, I don't really think the questions are bad because everybody has their own opinion. They just want to know what everybody thinks, what you think. You know what I'm saying? They're asking you, so you're answering it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's the way I think. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't even know.
We have a post.
It's like a poll.
Yeah, what club has the best drink?
Yeah.
People be in the club like, oh, they drink trash. They got too much.
It just drove people crazy when they were like, it was like, that type of thing could be touchy to people, and I just don't know why, because it's just your opinion, what you think. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks.
But think about this, right? Let's say, okay, who has the best clothing line? How many people do we know, or how many people we don't know, don't even have a clothing line? But they done started putting it up there, and now people can go look and see their clothing line.
You see what they just did right there?
So how does that not help everybody who's involved in the conversation? You got to be a part of the conversation to understand. That's just like he said, the drinks.
I wanted to clear that up here tonight. You see that? I wanted to clear that up here tonight because it's not what you're thinking. You're taking it in a negative light, and that's not what it is, because there was actually some brands that I didn't know about. I know a lot of brands, but there was some brands that people said that they loved that I didn't even know that existed. So I was like, oh shoot, okay. So I thought it was. I didn't think it was causing trouble. But some people got a little bit upset. You know what I'm saying?
There's a guy out of New Britain that has a whole little thing that he showcased clothing brands. I didn't know nothing about them.
See that? And you can tap into the magazine. You know what I'm saying? If you working, and not saying, if you're not in a magazine, you're not working hard. That's not what that means. Because I'm sure they have packages or whatever. If you want to be in here, they ain't singling. No, listen, anybody can be in here. That's what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? They want the hottest brands that you think in here. This is what this is about. It's about us. You know what I'm saying? So again, I was gonna bring that up because people asked me and they got my take on it, and they was like, oh, you know what? I kind of didn't look at it like that. You kind of right, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, it's your opinion of what you think. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they want to have these different brands up here. Maybe they'll do a portion in the magazine where it's all brands.
Let me
you never know.
It gives us something to write about.
See, exactly. Here, I know the method to their madness. You know what I'm saying?
And the DJs was a touchy subject because a lot of DJs out here say like, oh, bro. But we brought the DJs up because we feel like that the DJs play a big part of the artist. Why they're not pushing the artist a certain type of way, or why they won't play the artist in the club, because they scared to lose the crowd, which I understand. That's a DJ years ago, so I understand that. And a lot of people, which we didn't say, that's why we got Streets of Talking, talked about 93.7 and say, why don't they do this? Why they don't do that? Why they don't feel like this? Why they feel like that? Why is this person not even from Connecticut and they representing that and they run that? So that's stuff that people talking about. So that's why we put Streets of Talking and we put that out there. A lot of DJs got touchy, which is okay, but shoot, DJs is a competitive sport anyway. So
right.
And we didn't say any names. We was just speaking of
what I will say,
what one part is doing, one other what they want, what people are looking for.
They want more of it on there. What I will say is, and I'm pretty sure I could speak for Craig when I say this because I had this conversation with him. DJ Michi, shout out to DJ Michi. He does do a segment where he does play unsigned music, and so does DJ Simi. I do feel like the artists feel like they want more of that, you know what I'm saying? But I do know Craig G told me that they are probably, correct me if I'm wrong, like they're the only radio station right now that does play that type of music, unsigned artists. Whether or not we know it maybe should be a little bit more, give or take. You know what I'm saying? That's why Unknown Plug CT is here. Because we're attached to the radio, by the way. Shout out to 94.1, Turn It Up Radio, DjChaoz. You know what I'm saying? This is another avenue, but yeah, that was brought up, and I'm, the people said what they said, and but it is played. Do they feel like it should be played more? They probably want to be played on the ride at 5, but you definitely have to work a little bit harder for the ride at 5. Just understand that. That ain't gonna come easy. But yeah. But I respect it. The artists had their view on it. You got their take on it, and they spoke on it. And I'm not gonna hold you. I definitely I had a conversation with Craig about it. You know what I'm saying? Not just us just talking generally and stuff like that. But I do know they do play it. But of course, there's artists that feel like there should be more. Maybe hopefully you could get to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't speak for them, but. And shout out to Hot 93.7. I got love for everybody there. Buck, Jenny, all them. Appreciate all the love too. You know what I'm saying? Supporting Unknown Plug CT. But yeah, so let's talk about September 27th, which is coming up. The event. Really excited to be hosting it. Without giving too much away, what could the people expect? And maybe we'll say this, maybe I don't know if you want to drop one maybe celebrity name, but maybe not. If you don't, that's okay. They might just have to come to see.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah.
So the release party is September 27th. That's next week.
Yes, it's coming. Yes.
Bring the vibe of highlight people that's in the magazine. We have like our own paparazzi.
Okay.
We have a section where Voice is going to be actually interviewing artists, talent, whoever's in the building. And we have a section of, like a fit check, where somebody say, hey, what you got on? You know how that
Yeah. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I gotta come stepping. I gotta come stepping. Yeah, that fit check. Yeah, I seen that the other day too. I think it might have been Pat Poose and what's his lady that he's dating now? They did like a fit check. That was kind of fly. They did it for like the award show or something. So that's fire.
Edible Couture, who we did in the magazine, the second issue that just released, she's actually going to donate some of her, desserts for the event.
Oh my God, that's fire! Shout out to her.
So get there early.
Where's the event going to be at? Tell the people.
Mint cocktail.
Mint After Dark. And that's in Ansonia. If I'm not mistaken, it's 850 Main Street.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think I might be kind of right.
It's like I stumbled. It's Mint Cocktails and Kitchen.
Yeah, it is that online.
Mint After Dark, but it's the same. It's the
Right.
same spot.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know which one to say just right.
It looks very nice and classy in here, like a release party should be there.
Soul Food Sunday, we've been there.
It looks nice in there. Yeah, I'm excited to go. Excited. So tell the people anything else that you need them to know before we have another special guest come up here that's going to be representing for CTLIVE magazine.
I think, let me start. I think what we want people to know is to contact us, reach out to us. Always, if you're trying to get something out there, hit us up. We also, the magazine doesn't run off of peanuts. So we do sell ads. If you have a business and you want to advertise, we go to 10,000 homes. We put out mailers for people. So if you buy an advertising packet, we put out mailers, billboard, whatever. If you're advertising,
billboard.
Wow. It is not. This is local. So everything all your advertisements are local. So if you're looking for a specific area, we can do it.
That's
if you're looking
fire.
for magazine to go across all of the state, we can do it. Billboard, wherever you want it, we can do it. So we want people to know, advertise with us. Hit us up. The same way we came on your podcast, we promote y'all.
Right,
like, look,
right. That's what it's about.
Their music is something, they do this.
Yeah.
Call them up. So
I'm gonna bring my
we're going to connect some people. Trust me.
collaboration.
That's right. That's what it's about.
That's how it's gonna grow.
Can't do this without y'all. We working together. That's what it's about. We need more unity. We need more of that.
Absolutely.
We need more.
We're not trying to be negative. It's both. We just speaking for the street.
That's it.
It's media.
That's it.
It's media. It's not.
It's the people talking. You're not speaking for that. It's the people talking.
Yeah, I take it personal when we say certain things because it's opinion.
Right.
Because
Right.
there's a lot of people
Right.
that I respect that people might have something to say about or X, Y, and Z.
Right. I'm glad you talked about that. That was the question that the viewers had. Well, some of them knew I was having you on. Some of them did. I actually got some of these questions today when I tagged that y'all was coming on last minute. So that was cool. But those questions, like I said, that was asked of me was like when y'all dropped that questions. But I'm glad that now I feel like people can get more of an understanding that it's nothing done maliciously. You're trying to out somebody. Like that ain't what they doing. If you look at this magazine, you can see they're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? They're targeting everybody in a positive way and shining the light and pushing the culture forward. It's another way, another platform to be heard.
Absolutely.
Honored that y'all came up here. Just honored to be y'all here.
Yeah, because people was thinking that was a magazine that was going to show vixens, bodies. We still going to represent. Don't get it twisted.
That's in there in the bottle of the week, the baddie. You getting the baddie, you know what I'm saying?
One butt.
The bottle service, like a bottle service girl, a popular bartender. Right. We still gonna give a star tender love. Star tenders. Hey, bottles.
Yo, sorry, that was good. That was a good one.
You do the little dance before they pass.
Yes.
All that. Right. All that, man.
Yes.
I appreciate you, Toya.
No, we appreciate you. Listen, we ain't done yet. We got the guys on, but we have another special guest. We got another special guest coming up that's a part of CTLIVE magazine. So just sit tight. You already know. Unknown
the
Plug.
website.
Oh, real quick. Tell them the website.
CTLIVE magazine or CTLiveMag.com.
That's it.
Live there, Instagram.
You already know.
Unknown Plug CT, hosted by producer Scoops and Toya Topfloor live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Now airing not just on YouTube, but also on the airwaves of 94.1 TurnItUp Radio, with replays every Sunday at 8 p.m. Shout out to DjChaoz, that's spelled CHAOZ, top floor DJ and member of the Massachusetts Fleet DJs. To listen live, visit fleetradionetwork.com or download the DjChaoz Swerve in the Mix app. That's SWURVE. In the Mix with 2 X's. Available on Apple and Android devices.
We back. Listen,
We
had the fellas of CTLIVE up here,
man.
but now I kind of want to call her the queen of CTLIve magazine if I can go there. But we're gonna call her Voice. Voice is in the building. You understand what I'm saying?
What's going on?
Yeah. Listen, I love her energy. First of all, listen, I met her for the first time today, and like it's like I've known her for like a long time. But this woman comes with a lot, and I want you to tell them what you come with.
Oh
So
my
just
goodness.
go right
I
now.
am all over the place. Shout out to all my Virgos out there.
She big
You
Virgo.
guys
in there.
already know.
Yeah, her birthday coming up too. Happy early birthday too, Queen.
Thank
Happy
you.
early birthday.
So, basically, I have a radio background. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Right.
this is totally different from me because I'm usually in y'all position.
Yeah, not today.
Y'all got me set
Not
up
today.
right now.
Not
but,
today.
I come from a lot of different backgrounds. Literally, shouts out to my 5 kids because they're actually
She doesn't look like she has 5 children.
They
Beautiful.
are the ones that kept me going, and you know they instilled that never give up mentality. So shouts out to them. But
Shout out to them.
you know,
Yeah, let's go.
starting off, like I thought I was gonna be a damn nurse. Originally,
See being a nurse too.
I love
You
you
doing
know
that.
what it is, Toya? I think it was more or less like I love interaction with people.
Yeah, you have that.
So,
You're very welcoming.
I
Very.
swore I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a neonatal nurse because I had all these damn kids,
Right.
and I'm gonna continue to work with kids. That was my thing.
That wasn't
Lord,
the plan that God
wasn't
had
the
for
plan.
you.
He said, ma'am, you're burnt out. I'm gonna take you away from these people, and I'm gonna let you decide who you want to work with. So, you know, shouts out to Craig G. Shouts out to Hot 93.7. I did some promotional work, DJ Big Man. I'm talking about back in the day when, oh my God, back when Gotham City in New Haven was,
that was
literally
definitely
popping.
Gotham City. You taking it
I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back.
Because
DJ
Gotham
Big
used to be-
DJ
Wow.
Big Man.
That was a
shouts
while
out-
ago.
Yo, shouts out to Torrance Flowers, 93.7.
Wow,
He had me
yeah.
and my sister. We were outside with the old school clipboards, getting people's emails.
Wow.
And
I can't wait for
that's-
pregnancy.
but
This
listen,
episode.
can't wait. But that's how you did things, right?
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
literally hand and foot,
That's right.
old school ways, and
right.
you got that information. And then
Right.
guess what you did? You sent out those blast emails.
Right.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you know, that's how it kind of started. And I was like, I really like doing this.
Right.
Not only because it came with the perks of me and a celebrity. But also because it just was like enlightening. Like it was on your own time. Like I really didn't feel like I had a boss, you know, and I
were your
I
own
was
boss,
having
really.
fun.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
you know, moving forward, I left the medical field, 17 years of burnout. I actually quit.
17
I
years?
quit college. I
Long
had 1
time.
year for my RN. And I called my dad. Rest in peace to my dad. Like I called my dad and I said, look, I'm leaving. I'm done. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, this
17
ain't for
years
me.
is a long time, but yeah, I get it. It takes a
it was
lot out of you.
Well, it got to the
Look
point
at me.
where I wasn't enjoying my kids when I got home because I was so burnt out.
Right.
So I loved, you know, this field, media.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much I loved it until I actually got a job at the radio station.
Whoa.
Wow.
You know, I worked for a well-known radio station in Bloomfield that held about 5 different stations.
Wow.
And literally, I got I got the job, and the next day, the guy sends me a note, and he says, well, this is my last day, so you got to learn this humongous board, right? And I'm like, what do you mean I got to learn this damn board? And he gave me a note, and he gave me all the instructions on the note. So I actually learned that board in about 3 days, and I was actually the board op for the #1 show in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
So,
that's
you know,
fire.
when it's meant for you, it's meant for you.
Absolutely.
And
Let's go.
you know, your
Talk about
purpose,
it.
you're like the higher power is always gonna lead you to
That's
where you need
it.
to
Everything
be.
comes together.
And I mean, flash, you know, flash forward, COVID hit and I got laid off from the radio station and I started my own podcast. And that kind of like took off for me. I had a lot of artists, similar to what you guys are doing now. I had a lot of artists come in and they were like showcase their music, talk about, you know, themselves and where they came from and what inspired them and things of that nature. From there, I got hired as a news editor at a newspaper in Waterbury.
Wow.
You know,
So
That's a lot. That's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's
so
amazing.
no degree in journalism.
Wow.
No degree in journalism, but working there inspired me to go back and get my communications degree. So I currently am in
That's
school.
dope.
Shouts out to LA Film School.
Shout out to you.
I currently am there.
dope.
I've been enrolled there now for over a year.
That's fire.
2 more years left, but I'm learning everything.
See, it's
and
never too
anything.
late. You have 5 kids
It
and
never
you're
is too
doing
late.
that.
It never
That's
is too
fire.
late.
Never too late.
Shout out
Not at
to
all.
you. Shout
Not
out
at
to
all,
you.
right?
That's fire.
So, CTLIVE magazine.
Yeah, talk about it. How
Yes.
you get here?
You know what? I got here through Mark.
Shout out to Mark. Shout out
We
to
gonna
Mark.
have this face in the corner.
Big boss in the back. You know what I'm saying? In the background.
I
back
got
there.
here through Mark, where Mark actually hit me up because I was following CTLIVE magazine just for my own general purposes on my social media platform. And he was like, hey, are you shy in front of the camera? And I was
Just
like,
seen something in you. Same like Craig G
and
seen
you
in
know,
me.
I'm just gonna sit
Same thing.
exactly, and I'm just gonna say this. He didn't even know any of my background.
See?
He
That's
didn't.
amazing.
He didn't
That's
have
fire.
no idea what was going on,
That's
what I used to do,
fire.
anything. And he's like, and I was like, I love the camera. Like, put that camera in front of my face.
Yes, she made
You know,
for it. She
I
made
love
for
the
it.
camera.
I love it.
Right.
I love it.
And he was like, can you have a meeting with us this week? Like, everything happened so fast. And I was like, sure.
That's God,
And
that's
I met the
amazing.
team. And I'm going to just tell you this. Like, sometimes it's very hard to mesh with people's personalities.
Right.
And when they have already like an established thing going on, being the new person.
Yeah, it's like,
coming
dang, I
in,
gotta figure out how to fit in.
You
Yeah.
don't want to walk on eggshells. You're like, all right, I don't want to
Yeah.
say nothing too funky.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I want to give them like, I'm, you know, like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
You know, so.
Yeah, and you're around the crazy things not to cut you off. You're around the fellas, sort of like I am.
Yes.
My team is all fellas,
Yes.
and I love that.
So I gotta
love it.
ask you, right?
Yep,
Did you
ask
grow
me.
up with a lot of men? Like
I
around,
did. I was
too.
a tomboy growing up. That's why
Yes.
I could be the female
Yes.
in the room with a whole bunch of guys,
Yes.
and I'm not sleeping with any of them.
Exactly.
I'm just cooling. I'm like that to this day. Like, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
You got a bro.
Yo, I'm telling you.
I'm
So-
can't help it. That's just how it was for me.
And it was what it was. So like that first meeting, it was like, okay. They were filling me out, but inside I was filling them out too.
As y'all should.
Like I was filling them out too.
Right.
But the more we talked, like the ideas were flowing, you know, and we were
Yeah.
on the same page because I understood where they were coming
Creativity.
from.
Right.
And what
right,
they actually
right.
wanted and where they want to go. And I was like, okay, I'm a creative, so let me throw my ideas out to these guys and see what they think, and it meshed. Like,
Yeah, that's amazing.
so,
That's great.
Yeah,
That's great. Like me in schools, like
And
we
to
just
and to be honest, to
You know
have
what I
that,
mean?
you know what I mean, your perspective in a room full of males, like
Right.
you know what I mean,
Right.
That's always good because we need that. We need that.
Yeah.
100%.
When we have our little back end meetings,
Oh.
it's super dope because, you know, we're all on a Zoom call
Right.
and we're all always like, yeah, we could do this and we could do that. I feel like I'm one of the guys at that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but at the end of the call, it's like, it's very productive. Like, we got stuff done. We just didn't BS around on the call and say, yeah, this sounds like a good idea.
Right.
Wasting each other's time.
Exactly.
Like, so CTLIVE magazine, I feel like I just fit in with them because every idea that I bring to the platform, whether it's a yay or a nay, it's always an input, like
Right,
from them
right.
and vice versa. So
You're really
you know,
a team. You're really a unit. You move
Yeah,
as a
shout out to
unit.
CTLIVE magazine.
You understand what I'm saying? Yes.
So,
So what's like your title? Like what do you?
Yeah.
What's your? What do you?
So I'm gonna take your title that you have for me, the Queen.
Okay.
I'm gonna officially
Hello.
stamp that today.
Yeah, the Queen of CT.
So my
Hello.
title is I am their online media correspondent.
That's
right?
fire.
So they're
fire.
in charge of. I'm done with the editing and writing. Like I'm pretty much done. I've done a lot of that at the magazine. I'm good with that. But I love, like I said, I'm a camera person. So, and I like the responses that people give me because they don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
They don't know what's coming,
September
right?
27th. Get ready. Oh no.
Ready.
No. So, you know, sometimes those difficult questions have to be asked. Like, you know what I
Absolutely.
mean? And
Yes, they do.
a lot of the times, like in writing, it's hard to convey and sit there and type everything out and put it in paragraphs and things
Right.
like that. Sometimes people just don't want to read all that.
Right.
So it's easier to get across on video.
That's
so
it.
that is my responsibility.
Okay.
At CT
That's a
Live
big
magazine.
responsibility.
But
That's
I also
not
gotta
very light.
mention it is. But I also gotta mention, Toya. I always gotta mention that it's uncut.
Yeah. Did you hear that? So you doing CT Live uncut?
Uncut.
Hold on now.
So
To
there's
get
a
some
lot
more of those controversial questions
I'm
going.
just saying, like, I'm just saying. You know, I was listening to the interview back there, and then you were like, "Yeah, we're positive," and you know, I'm just gonna say this.
Well, I said that part of it. I didn't say
You're
everything.
very accurate with the magazine. Very.
I didn't even know that, by the way. First of all, Voice just said something that's
playing.
exclusive, okay? CT Live Uncut. Y'all didn't even know that. So look out for that, too. We the whole lot of exclusives here.
That's
Y'all
right.
already know that.
So CT Live Uncut, basically, I still interview, you know, the same individuals that's being interviewed in the magazine. I just make it a little bit more controversial because, again, you know, like I mentioned, things convey better on video.
Right,
Things
right,
convey
they
better
do.
through questions.
Yes, yes.
So we just had our first interview. Shouts out to
Yes.
DjChaoz.
Shout out, man.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
He actually posted something online today. It's doing very well. I think it's
Let's
got
go.
a lot of shares going through already.
That's fire.
Shouts out to him.
That's a great response.
He was such a dope interviewer. It's hard, and that's another thing. You guys already know.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you get stagnant people.
Yeah.
You get stagnant people that don't
Yep.
have energy, and you got to sit there and kind of bring the
Bring the
energy.
energy up. Yeah, you have
So he was amazing. I mean, he joked around with the camera, and you know, the interview is not like this.
Yeah.
It's kind of like more on the Vlad TV side of things.
Okay.
Like you will be in front of the camera, and I will be behind.
That's
action.
fire. That's real uncut type stuff. That's fire.
Really
I
uncut.
cannot wait. That's fire. I think that's great. That is wow. That's like a great spinoff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fire.
Yes.
So when is that gonna be like dropping?
So that's gonna actually drop sometime next week.
Okay.
You know, we still got to do a little back end
stuff
editing
coming.
and things like that. But we have another interview coming up, and you know, we're gonna, as you know, when you do pre-record interviews, you want to have a lot in the tuck.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But we are still looking for people
Let's
that
go.
have the heart to come and sit down.
Hello.
With me.
I might have to go there. You know, I'm trying to live life on the wild side a little bit and do things outside of my comfort zone. So I might have to holler at Voice and have her.
I'm not here to
I don't know
make you uncomfortable.
these questions. If I could get past Scoops is really good with questions now. Yours is uncut, but I might give it a try. Why not?
Why not?
I got the both of y'all.
You
We
do it. Let's do
We
it.
could do a team thing here.
Let's do it.
They try to like see that uncut. You see how Oriel look in the background like he
Oh,
just
has
like,
his head down.
they
My
got
shots in the
scoops, they
back.
got him. You see how they got me? You see that?
Yeah.
I
You
guess
might have to
you
do.
might catch us. You might catch us.
Keep
might
that
catch us.
secret.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So you also will catch me September 27th.
Let's
I
go.
will be outside.
Let's go on
We
that
gonna
red
be
carpet. You
outside
understand me? Let's
on that
go.
red carpet. We're gonna be getting literally natural reactions from everybody
wait. I
that's
can't
coming through
wait.
the door. It's gonna be an amazing time.
You understand how
You guys-
excited I
yo,
am for this?
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited
listen,
to dress up
I'm
and just
excited
have
to see
fun.
y'all host.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for this.
Like, me and Scoop's gonna have fun. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, no,
We have a lot of fun. We're gonna be talking to everybody. We're
Yeah, we
walking
chilling,
around. I
we chilling.
can't wait, okay?
I'm with it.
Listen,
Hair did, nails
I'm having
did.
fun right now. I'm having a little bit too much fun. I like being on the other side.
Yeah, see that?
like
Don't
being
get
on this
too
side.
comfortable now, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if the fellas gonna want you to switch over that quickly now. So, boys, talk to us besides what you're doing with CT Live magazine. You're doing a live. Is there any up and coming things that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so actually besides CT Live magazine, I am working behind the scenes with a CT Live, with all of them pretty much, mainly with AC. And we are actually about to be coming up with a variety of shows that we can just keep on going with the content.
That's fire.
One of them is named Shot Ones. We are going to be working on that. That's going to be very interesting.
Okay.
It's kind of take a spin off of Hot Ones, you know, if anybody has seen that.
Yes.
But it's a shot one.
Oh,
Getting a little more controversial. You know.
That's fire. I like voice. She do the uncut stuff. She do the other side of stuff.
A little messy.
Just saying.
But we also, something I just brought to AC's attention today, and they're about to hear it for the first time.
Oh,
So, you know, I'm a sports fan. I am that girl that I love watching basketball. I'm a football
Me too. I love
fanatic.
basketball.
Go Cowboys!
I used to play basketball, so yeah.
Can I say that?
Fly,
Can I
Eagles,
say
fly.
that?
Oh, man.
You know what? We had a good game last week.
It was a great game.
I respect that.
It was a
I
good
respect
It
that.
was a good game.
Next time it's not gonna go that way. Just saying.
For real with
I
the
respect
football.
that. But I'm a sports fan, and I believe in, you know, highlighting a lot of the youth and their talent.
That would be fire.
And y'all ready? A lot of the OGs that think they still have it.
There's a lot of leads.
So, another exclusive drop.
Right.
We're gonna start a show, and it's gonna be battle of the ball. You ready?
Right.
We're gonna have an OG
That's
against
fire.
a young person, $100 reward plus the title. So you're gonna have to do rounds of 3 points. You're gonna play a game of horse, and then we're gonna have an individual match.
That's fire.
That's
fire.
gonna be happening.
What a
CT
great
Live,
idea.
Fire.
There's a lot of great
Yeah,
ideas.
it's gonna go crazy.
Voice might have to stay over here.
Yeah, that's gonna go fire.
CT Live,
There's a
fellas.
lot going
Voice
on.
might have to stay over here.
So any of my young basketball players or any of my old basketball players that think you still got it,
Okay?
Yeah.
Got some cash on the line. Who
Come
will pay
talk
you
to
some
me.
cash? Come on, who will pay you some cash? That's fire. What a great idea. Like,
talk to me.
your ideas are endless and your resume is endless.
For sure.
And honored to have you up here, voice.
I'm honored
like,
to be here on this platform.
listen, we're going to connect and do something.
Yes.
I don't know
Oh,
what,
yes,
but
we
when
are.
it's time for us to host an event, something, get an event going, you have
Yes.
to be a part
Yes.
of it. Really, really dope. Like,
100%.
I also host producer battles, so you know all my producers out there.
Oh.
It's a show. It's a show. So
Yo, we got
yeah.
the producers for you.
Yes. Oh, send them my way.
I'll send them your
Producer
way.
my way.
Schools, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And shout out to the hub,
Shout out to the studio
because
for
Producer
it.
Schools, you know what I'm saying, is have owner of that, so you already know how he give it
Oh,
up.
send
You
them.
know what I mean? So
Love
we
it.
got
We got a
connections
team.
going
We got a team of
here.
people.
Like, wow.
I'm ready.
Listen, I didn't even know that they had this woman a part of. This is something. She walked in
Secret weapon.
here, and I'm looking at her like she got to be somebody important. The way she walking in here, like, you know what I'm saying? She just gives that off that presence, very professional, very beautiful.
I appreciate
Spirit
you.
is very beautiful too and welcoming. Very
appreciate
dope.
you.
Honored to have you up here, voice.
Honored to
Listen,
be here.
give them your social media
Yeah.
so they can follow you. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? All the stuff you got going on.
So you guys can follow me on Facebook. It's Voice You, and you go actually follow me on IG at Aja919.
Okay.
Tap in.
Tap in,
September
man.
27th.
CT
She's
Live.
outside on that red carpet. You know what I'm
CT
saying?
Live.
So you want to see her again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, Anything else you want to say?
I just gotta say one more
come
thing.
on, talk to the people. It's your time.
So
Talk
not
to 'em.
only are we CT Live, we actually do have a magazine as well in the DMV. It's
shoot.
From Delaware.
Let's go. I got some family out there.
Delaware, Washington, and Virginia.
Let's
we
go.
highlight every artist out there, everybody that actually has something going on, business owners, same type of thing, but it's definitely lit in DMV for DMV Live.
That's
so
fire.
shout out to that too.
That's fire.
That's amazing.
Listen, so much tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just so honored. This is a very special episode. We told y'all the preseason finale. We're not even, highlighting any music tonight. CT Live, Voice, they deserve this episode. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so honored that we can have them here tonight. Listen, Schools. I mean, I don't even.
Hey, yo,
I
listen,
just.
man. Shout out to
I'm
CT
just so
Live
thankful they
magazine,
came up
man.
here. They
Yo,
so
listen.
busy to come up.
Shout out to you guys.
Appreciate you.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
Yes.
Appreciate you. This is
I love
special.
it.
You know, season 2, you already know we had some different things. Season 3, we turned it up. We're going to take 2 weeks off. We're going to revamp. And season 3 will start October 15th. With a special guest, and I'm not going to tell y'all who. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is the preseason finale. Listen, before we get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? You got anything you want to say, Scoops?
Hey, listen, man. CT Live Magazine, September 27th.
That's
man,
it.
you know,
Hello, the launch party. We in the
We're
building.
The launch party of whatever, you know what I mean? CT Live Magazine.
Listen, tap in.
For sure.
Unknown Plug CT, hosted by producer Scoops and Toya Topfloor live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Now airing not just on YouTube, but also on the airwaves of 94.1 TurnItUp Radio, with replays every Sunday at 8 p.m. Shout out to DjChaoz, that's spelled CHAOZ, top floor DJ and member of the Massachusetts Fleet DJs. To listen live, visit fleetradionetwork.com or download the DjChaoz Swerve in the Mix app. That's SWURVE.